Hello friends! Welcome to Circle Time with Miss Monique. Today we're going to talk about things that live in the ocean. And we'll also talk about what is an ocean. But first, let's start with our hello song. Put on those singing voices. Hello, 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 and how are you? I'm fine, and I hope that you are too. I'm glad the night is over, I'm glad the day's begun. Hello everybody, hello everyone. On Zoom we get together, we sing and we have fun. Hello everybody, hello everyone. The more we get together, the more we get together, the happier we'll be. 'Cause your friends are my friends and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. Thank you for singing with me this morning, friends. So, like I said, we're going to talk about the ocean. And I have a model of the earth here. And as you can see, it has a lot of blue on it. The blue is the ocean. The earth that we live on has lots of bodies of water that are called oceans on it. These green parts are called continents. That's the land that we live on. And all those pieces of land are surrounded by water, which is the ocean. Now, the ocean is so big all over the earth. There are actually 5 of them, 5 main oceans. So there are 5 names for the ocean. Let's count that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's right. 5 bodies of water called ocean. And I'm going to name them for you. I have a picture to show you as well. The biggest body of water is called the Pacific Ocean. The second biggest is called the Atlantic Ocean. The third biggest is called the Indian Ocean. And then way at the top is the Arctic Ocean here. And way at the bottom is the Southern Ocean. Okay? So the one that I really want to have you remember today is the one that we see when we look out into the ocean, like when we go to the beach. You know, when you go to the beach, swimming and building sandcastles and playing in the sand. The ocean that you are looking at, if you live in Florida, where we live, is the Atlantic Ocean. We are living here, right where my fingertip is. So when we look out on the East Coast into the ocean, we're looking at the Atlantic Ocean. Can you say that word? Atlantic. Atlantic Ocean. That's the one I want you to remember today. Now, I don't know, when you've been swimming in the ocean, have you ever accidentally been splashed? Did you notice that it doesn't taste good? The ocean water is very salty. It's not water that we can drink. Nope, it's very salty. But there are certain animals that need that salt water. That's how they live. They live in the salty ocean, and they need that. So, creatures that live in the ocean, sometimes they're called sea creatures. There are many, many different kinds. Some of them are mammals, like you and I. We're mammals. a mammal that lives in the ocean is a whale or a dolphin. They are both mammals. That means that they breathe air. And they have live babies that are born. And then there are another kind of animal that lives in the ocean, a fish. A fish does not breathe air. It breathes through its gills, and that way it gets oxygen. It's complicated. But they don't breathe air. They breathe the water and get the oxygen out of the water through their gills. And they have to stay in the water in order to live. There's another kind of creature in the ocean. It's called a crustacean. Can you say that? That's a big word, crustacean. That would be like a lobster. Or a crab. Yeah, crustacean. So, there are many, many different kinds of creatures in the ocean. And along with, you know how we talked about the waves and sometimes you get splashed in the face? Well, that is called the tide. The tide is what creates the waves in the ocean. And the tide comes in and goes out. Comes in and goes out. It keeps doing that all the time. Never stops. Okay? So we're going to sing a little song. And I would like for you to be the tide. Can you do that for me? And we're going to sing a song that goes with it. I think you can sing it. So help me. We'll practice. Hold your hands out. You're going to be the tide. The tide comes in and the tide goes out. The tide comes in and the tide goes out. One more time. The tide comes in and the tide goes out. You did it. I think you got it. You're going to keep doing that. And while you're doing that, we're going to pause in between. When the tide goes out, I want you to stop. And I'm going to name 2 animals that are swimming in the ocean, and then we'll do the tide again. Okay? You just follow along. We can do this. Okay, first it's we got to make the tide. Okay, we're going to start in. Well, actually, I was wrong. We're going to start out because we got to come in and go out. Okay? Start out. Here we go. You ready? The tide comes in and the tide goes out. Hold it right there. Whales, dolphins, whales and dolphins. The tide comes in and the tide goes out. Sharks, sea turtles, sharks and sea turtles. The tide comes in and the tide goes out. Octopuses, crabs, octopuses and crabs. The tide comes in and the tide goes out. Fish, lobsters, fish and lobsters. The tide comes in and the tide goes out. Starfish, seahorses, starfish and seahorses. The tide comes in and the tide goes out. Stingrays, clams, stingrays, clams. The tide comes in and the tide goes out. Last one. The tide comes in and the tide goes out. Thank you, friends. That was a lot of sea creatures that we just named. We're going to name them as I put them away, and then I have another song to sing with you. Dolphin, whale. This is a beluga whale. Can you say that? Beluga whale. Shark. Sea turtle. Octopus. Crab. Fish. Lobster. Starfish. Seahorse. Clam. And the last one, stingray. Wow, those are a lot of sea creatures. Now I have a fun little song to sing for you, and I hope you join along. It's a familiar tune. The tune goes like this. The words are different. The fish in the ocean go swim, 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 swim. The fish in the ocean go swim, 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 all day long. The crabs in the ocean go pinch, 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 pinch. The crabs in the ocean go pinch, 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 all day long. The sharks in the ocean go chomp, 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 chomp. The sharks in the ocean go chomp, 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 all day long. The dolphins in the ocean go leap, 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 leap. The dolphins in the ocean go leap, 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 all day long. Which one do I want? The octopuses in the ocean have 8 arms, have 8 arms, have 8 arms. The octopuses in the ocean have 8 arms, waving all day long. And the waves in the ocean go up and down, up and down, up and down. The waves in the ocean go up and down all day long. Can you do that with your hand? Make the ocean up and down, up and down. You can do it. Look. Oh, it's so fun to make the waves. Thank you, friends. And I have one more really fun song. And this is a song that we're going to sing a lot. Like today and tomorrow and after that, the whole time that we're talking about the ocean theme, because that's the theme we're in right now, is the ocean. But this song will change just a tiny bit each time we sing it. But you'll be able to sing it with me as you learn it. And I've just learned this song too. So I actually have some music. I'm going to play just a tiny bit for just a second so I can remember the tune, and then we'll start, okay? So it's going to take you a little bit to learn this song, but because we're going to do it every day and practice it, you'll catch on in no time. It'll be lots of fun. It's a really fun song. Let's listen for just a second.
Swimming in the sea, splishing and a splashing and a rocking to the beat. Everybody wave, 'cause don't you know, here comes the fish and away.
Okay, got that? It starts like this. No little creature swimming in the sea, splishing and a splashing and a rocking to the beat. Everybody wave, 'cause don't you know, here comes a lobster and away we go. One little creature swimming in the sea, splishing and a splashing and a rocking to the beat. Here comes another sea turtle. Ooh, say hello. Two little creatures swimming in a row. Two little creatures swimming in the sea, splishing and a splashing and a rocking to the beat. Here comes an octopus. Ooh, say hello. Three little creatures swimming in a row. Three little creatures swimming in the sea, splishing and a splashing and a rocking to the beat. Here comes a whale now, don't you know? Four little creatures swimming in a row. Four little creatures swimming in the sea, splishing and a splashing and a rocking to the beat. Here comes a dolphin, don't you know? Five little creatures swimming in a row. Five little creatures swimming in the sea, splishing and a splashing and a rocking to the beat. Everybody wave, 'cause don't you know these five little creatures have got to go. Bye, sea creatures. So who came? Which sea creatures joined? Let's see, there were 5. First, let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The first one was lobster. And then sea turtle. And then octopus. And then whale. It was a beluga whale. And the last one to join was a dolphin. That's right, friends. So we're going to sing that song a lot. And the creatures that join us will be different every time. So much fun. Now I want to discover what's in the sound box, what's in the box, what's in the sound box, what's in the box. We talked about so many different creatures and things about the ocean. I wonder what could be hiding in here. It's the letter O. And the sound that it makes, it's kind of tricky because this letter makes 2 sounds. The first sound I want to tell you is ah. Can you say that? Ah. And I have a creature here that I showed you, and his name starts with the sound ah. He's going to join us. Are you ready? Octopus. That's right. Octopus starts with ah. That's right. And what are we learning about? We're learning about the ocean. It's the letter O, and sometimes the sound it makes is its own name, like in the word ocean. You got it. Thank you, friends. It's time for us to say goodbye, say goodbye, say goodbye. It's time for us to say goodbye. Our time is done. But before you go, I want to make sure to give you a wish you well for yourself and all of everybody out there that's listening, okay? Hands on our hearts. We wish you well, we wish you well, all through the day today. We wish you well. And that was a lot of work. So I think that it deserves a brain kiss. You need to give yourself a brain kiss. Ready? Here we go. I did it. Thank you for today, friends. Thank you for today, friends. Thank you for today, friends. I hope you had fun. And always remember, you are smart. You are brave. You are beautiful. And most of all, you are loved. Until next time, goodbye.